Imagine, Mr. Speaker, if you will, you own your family homestead. Perhaps it was your parents, maybe your grandparents, and one day you get notified that your well is contaminated and the water beneath your house is contaminated, now rendering your home worthless. Not only is it contaminated, Mr. Speaker, it's contaminated at some of the highest levels, not only in the state of Wisconsin, but possibly in the country. That's what the residents of the town of Stella in my district are facing. There was a DNR hearing at the Stella Town Hall where concerned citizens got together and talked to the DNR about what to expect. There was a question raised by one of the ladies who asked, is it okay if I eat the vegetables in my garden if I water it with my well? The DNR's response, Mr. Speaker, we suggest that you don't. She said, what if I'm raising my chickens and I need those chickens for a future meal? Can I water those chickens with that water? Mr. Speaker, the DNR's response, we suggest that you don't. So now the entire town of Stella, about 700 people, go to the town hall, get their bottled water provided by the DNR, which is greatly appreciated. Meanwhile, the community raises potatoes. That's what they do in Stella. It's all agricultural and potatoes. Does that mean now, Mr. Speaker, that all the potatoes that have been grown in the township of Stella and Starks are now contaminated? I ask that rhetorically because I don't know. I guess that's something we have to talk to the manufacturers about. Nearby Snowden Lake, about a mile or two down the road from the township of Stella, has been found to be contaminated with PFAS, Mr. Speaker. On Snowden Lake, there's a camp that's enjoyed by youth all summer long. The question is, should those youth be swimming in there? Obviously, you can't eat the fish from there. And then there's the Moans Lake chain, a beautiful lake chain. There's an advisory not to eat the fish out of the Moans Lake chain. This is what the township of Stella is facing. SB 312 is not perfect. $125 million is obviously not going to be enough, but it's a good start. I need Governor Evers to sign SB 312. I want the Assembly to pass it here today. I'd also move to the city of Rhinelander, my own hometown. 2 of the wells have been shut down in the city of Rhinelander for PFAS contamination. Mr. Speaker, if they have to shut down the 3rd well, there's a fear that they won't be able to service the 7,000 people from the city of Rhinelander. This is a major concern. SB 312 helps the city of Rhinelander, certainly helps the residents of the town of Stella. I commend Senator Wimberger, Senator Coles, the gentleman from the 36, and the DNR for working in good faith to put together SB 312. And it's time to pass it. We've got to stop playing these games on SB 312 and PFAS contamination. It's going to be around for a while. We need to address it. Let's get it done. The vote is green, and the governor has to not turn his back on the people of the Northwoods and sign SB 312. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.